Are you prepared if you get sick? Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Dave, and this is GVA, Ghetto Van Adventures. Hope you're having a great day. So, you know, all this talk about the coronavirus and everything else, and, you know, I talked to a few friends, and, you know, they asked me, what about being out in the van? And I said, well, I'm prepared. And I thought, you know what, this would be a good time to do a little video on this. Now, I am prepared for, like, any kind of I try to be prepared for any kind of emergency, health emergency sort of thing. I have a first aid kit underneath my passenger front seat, and it contains the standard stuff like gauze, band-aids, bandages, eye patches, you know, tape, all that sort of stuff. Glues, like, I know I carry some crazy glues in there because you get a bad cut, you can glue yourself back together. I carry a tourniquet in the first aid kit. I also carry one in my pack when I hike because I'm on blood thinners, and I'll bleed like a stock pig. And so I want to make sure, like my doctor told me, he said, carry one with you. He said, because if you're out in the middle of nowhere and he said you fall down, get a bad gash or a stick drives in you or something like that, he said you're going to bleed. So rather than dying out in the woods, I'll carry a tourniquet. So I have specific stuff for me. Now, also I have, not that I'm allergic to bees or anything like that, but I have antihistamines with me. And the reason I do that is because, say I take them with me also when I hike, because say I stumble into a beehive, okay, multiple stings, you might have a chance if you take those. So I carry those with me. I can't take Tylenol because of my medication, so I take Advil. I have Advil with me. And being the point of medication, I carry a good supply, usually about 6 months worth of medication with me. And the reason I do that is, I know this may sound funny, but say I lost it, or it got soaked with water, whatever. If I don't take my pills, I die. Okay, there's no getting around it. I take my pills, I die. So I usually keep some pills separate from the ones I'm taking. That way, I'm not going to lose both of them, but I have them. And so I always make sure I keep an eye on my own medication, because that's the last thing you want to run out of. Now, when I'm traveling, and this may sound strange to you, when I'm traveling, if I start to feel sick or something doesn't feel right, I don't go out in the middle of nowhere. Or if I am out in the middle of nowhere, I go somewhere that I can be found. And I'll tell you why. Because, number one, if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you have no cell phone reception, well, guess what? If you have no cell phone reception, nobody can get a hold of you. You can't get a hold of them. So if there's an emergency, you're kind of stuck out in the middle of nowhere, and you better hope it's not bad. So if you have cell phone reception and you are out in the middle of nowhere, how do you describe where you are? So say you're so sick, you're going, I think I really need help. You call 911, and and they go, well, where are you? I'm by this cliff and a pond and a tree. Nobody's gonna find you. So, you know, you have to be able to tell the person where you are, where you're located. So again, you have to be aware of your surroundings and so forth. And it's plain and simple. Like, if I feel sick, I head to town. I head to someplace that I can easily communicate on my cell phone where I am, so I can get help immediately. Okay? Then the other hand, you look at things. Okay, I contact my friends also. Usually, if I'm going out in the middle of nowhere, I tell them, okay, I'm going out. This is the general area I'm with. I maybe take a picture on my cell phone where I am, okay, with a map, and I email it to them. And I get in contact with them, say every week if I'm out in the middle of nowhere. And I always try and make it weekly. the very least. That way, if they don't hear from me for a while, there's something wrong. And they can notify whoever, you know, so it's my little check-in. And I do that for some of my friends also, like we work back and forth sort of thing. And you know what? That is really handy to have, because especially, would anybody know if you're gone missing? I got no family, like, I communicate with constantly that would know that, like, my nephew, he knows I just take off, I just go wherever. So, you know, if enough people are going, hey, wait a minute, where's Dave? Hopefully somebody will send somebody up to find me if I'm hurt or whatever. And I know that may sound strange, but, you know, letting people know where you are or your condition or whatever. Like, if you're sick, you might want to call somebody and say, listen, I'm really sick, can you check in on me? You know, I'm going to close off. I hope these tips help. They help in a van. They'll help, you know, in your household. Like, I always carry at least 2 weeks worth of supplies with me, at least. Usually it's more like a month of supplies, if I'm careful, okay? Now, these tips will work at home, they'll work at your house, wherever, your cabin. But if you have other tips you want to throw in, please put them in the comment section. That'd be great to help everybody out. And I'm gonna say something on the coronavirus. You know what? Yeah, it's taking lives. Yeah, you know, the WHO has said it's now a pandemic. If you're healthy, if you're hey, if you're sorry, somebody waving. If you're healthy and you know you're strong, it's gonna make you sick and you'll be down, but you should recover. So, you know, stay healthy, stay active. If you need help, get it. Let people know. Be prepared. Always be prepared. No matter what. Like, just because it's a virus going around doesn't mean that you should change things. But always try and be prepared. You know, it's sunny days until it rains. And if you don't have that umbrella, you're going to get wet. Does that make sense to you? Okay, guys, enough rambling. I hope you have a great day. And I hope you guys always stay safe. Because you know what? Unless you stay safe, you're not going to have a good time in life. And everybody deserves to have a good time in life. So, you guys take care. Please be safe on the road.